recent seasons. What about the small details as well?
Yeah, I think when I go back to the winning goal, and when I rewatched the game again last night when I came down to London, this stood out on me throw-ins. We talk about small details in the game, so just stop it now. Now, what they did as soon as Liverpool couldn't take a quick throw, and it was almost like a set piece, couldn't yet stop the ball going back to the centre-back. And Mbeumo here on this side, we know where he normally plays, normally from this side. He is so narrow from a right-sided attacking player. So what that's about is almost being man-to-man from the throw-in and lock Liverpool in, and don't make it easy for them just to go round the back to the goalkeeper and out the other side. So we see the problems Liverpool had with throw-ins. They make a challenge, they get the throw-in again now with Conor Bradley. Again, the same setup. Look how narrow they are on this side. Again, stopping the ball going back to the centre-back. It's a poor throw-in from Conor Bradley. Manchester United win the ball easily. Ball comes out this side, goes out for a throw-in now. Carragher wants to take the throw-in quick. Keep an eye on this guy here. He's dropping in, but he realises his job is to go here and stop the ball coming to the centre-back. He's now screaming at Casemiro, you've got to get in there and stop the ball going in there. Now they locked him in. Mason Mount comes over from that side, really narrow. Now it's a man-to-man system here, stopping the easy ball to go back and Liverpool to build round the other side. And Carragher, as I said, he's not quite sure what to do. He's looking round, he's looking for help. Listen, he gives a foul throw away. Now, the reason I'm showing that, because it takes me to the winning goal. Now, this is Manchester United. Late in the game, we now know Szoboszlai has gone to right back. Now, there's been a lot of talk about a really poor throw-in from Szoboszlai from Liverpool supporters, and yes, that is true. But this little detail of Manchester United that they've been doing right throughout the game has helped them win the game. Sesko comes on, stops the ball going to Konate, and Mbeumo there is very narrow, as we've highlighted. He then takes a risk, throws it back. Because he's narrow, he can close the goalkeeper down and make it difficult for him. Now, we just stop it now. Now, the first clips we were showing was Manchester United going direct, OK? This is still the same situation. It doesn't matter that it's the Liverpool goalkeeper going direct or it was the Manchester United goalkeeper going direct. There's a challenge to be won here, and you need bodies around the ball for the second ball. So we've seen Virgil van Dijk headed before. This time it's Harry Maguire. And what do Manchester United have again? Like we saw on the first goal and another opportunity for Mason Mount, they've got players around the ball and narrow, which gives them an opportunity to pick up the second ball, then go from there. So we've seen the small detail on the throw-in and the big detail that's been mentioned a lot from Ruben Amorim in the game about going direct, second balls, then they get the corner, and that's where the 2-1 comes from.
So, Gary, where does the goal come from?
Yeah, it's interesting. We've been looking a little bit at set pieces, and you have we spoke a bit about Nottingham Forest and whether you go man for man or because you put yourself at risk of penalties from VAR now, marking, or whether you go zonal. So Liverpool are a bit of both. But if you keep your eye on Szoboszlai at the back, he's in the back zone. He ends up
where he is, Gary.
Yep. So Szoboszlai is here. He should have a circle on him in a moment. He is the back zone man. I know he ends up being a little bit occupied by De Ligt. And then you look at the other two in Gakpo and Curtis Jones, who are also involved in this back area of the pitch. They're both markers, but they're both at the back. So they're responsible for the back of the goal. And then as it develops, you just see the tendencies of the players and what they're thinking and probably the state of the game. And the second phase of set plays are really difficult to coach because if it holds now, you can see Szoboszlai is still in not a bad spot. He's still sort of responsible for this back area. But because he's not a left-back, he's going to start to drift into this area. Gakpo's thinking about counter-attacking. Curtis Jones is thinking about counter-attacking. And then before you know it, unbelievable quality from Bruno Fernandes. But you end up with 3 Man United players at the back zone. If you look at Szoboszlai now, and Curtis Jones has now realised that I've gone to counter-attack here, but we've not finished defending yet. So there's that little grey area around, is it still a set play, or are we into open play yet? But this is still a set play. You can see where Szoboszlai ends up. And Man United get any one of them 3, could have headed that in at the back post. So that little crossover between set play and open play is very, very difficult to deal with. We always coach where Szoboszlai should stay and be responsible for the back zone until this phase is finished. And he ends up in the middle of the pitch, probably because he's a midfielder, and that's where he's used to being, and it gets Man United a famous victory at Anfield.
What do Manchester United take from this? You